Have you ever been so mad at somebody you wanted to cut off their head? Me neither. What do I look like, the Queen of Hearts? People say you should never burn bridges, but there's some bridges you need to burn, but you just can't. Seems like that person just keeps coming back into your life, whether you want him to or not. That's basically the Duke of Sandringham in a nutshell. There's tension in the camp, and ultimately, Jaime can't keep everything in control. The prince takes off on his horse and sends Jaime and Dougal to Inverness. There's nothing they can do but basically obey, so they head north for home. Of course, while they're on the side of the road, they're attacked by redcoats, and Rupert takes a bullet in the eye. And this wasn't even the worst injury of the episode. Rupert gets a patch over his eye, but I really wanted to patch on both eyes. But the redcoats don't give up, and no sooner has Claire extracted that bullet than they're at the door of the church, threatening to light it on fire. So Claire does what she has to do, and she offers herself up as a hostage. Jaime is not happy, but Dougal and Claire see the sense in it, and off she goes. Luckily on her road, she runs into another person she hasn't seen in a while, a Goodbridge, to Munro. She lets him know she's safe and tells him where she's headed so he can let Jaime know. And where she's headed is with the bad guy, the Duke of Sandringham. But little does she know, he's actually worse than she originally thought. The highlight is she does get to see his goddaughter Mary, and she's doing okay. I mean, as okay as a girl can be when she's betrothed to an old guy. While Claire's there, she sees the hand of the man who raped Mary because of a very distinct mark. And oh, things are not going to end well. Claire confronts him immediately and ends up locked up in a bedroom, but thankfully, Mary comes to her aid. Mary's timid and scared, as she always is, which she's only like 14, so it's not a huge surprise. But she does manage to overcome some of her fear and go tell Munro not to come near the house because, well, it's a trap. Eventually, Jaime's prayers from earlier are answered and he comes to Claire's rescue. At which point Claire tells him that the Duke of Sandringham was the one behind her and Mary's attack, and she points out the guy that actually raped Mary. Mary takes matters into her own hands and actually kills the guy who attacked her. And then Jaime's about to attack the Duke of Sandringham when all of a sudden, Murtaugh loses his mind. He decapitates the guy mercilessly and then gives the head to Jaime, like an offering. And it serves as a good reminder to try to do right by people, because eventually that connection could come back to bite you or cut your head off.